Good afternoon, everybody. Hope you guys have had a great week. Just got a few things to mention today. First, as I sent an email yesterday, just kind of letting everybody know that by the end of today, we will have had our third consecutive day where we've crossed the threshold that has been required for us to have all students put their masks back on. That will continue through the end of the year, starting on Monday. So just wanted to give a quick reminder as part of this to ask everybody to please remember to make sure that your student has their mask again, as we will be requiring masks for all students on Monday. So starting on Monday, and it will go through the remaining parts of the school year, we will have all students wearing masks. So just want to remind everybody on that. And as I said in my email, we are aware there's lots of different opinions on how this should be done, when it should or shouldn't be done, and how those things should happen. But just please know that our intention is just to try to keep everything as healthy as possible and keep the spread and where it should be pretty low, hopefully, and that we're trying to limit that impact on our families and as well as on our school's ability to kind of run and function as we look to close out the school year. We are seeing numbers go up. I know numbers are going up across the St. Louis area. So we just want to kind of do what we can do to see that kind of go back down now. We've had a pretty good run this spring where we've seen fewer and fewer cases, and then it's kind of going up a little bit. We're one of the last buildings in the district that's having to go through putting masks back on. And making sure that, or at least requiring the masks are on all the time. So, a lot of our students have been wearing them all the time through this, but so now we are going back to mask required. And again, I know there's lots of different opinions on this, and I do appreciate that. And we've tried to work through all that and kind of tried to stay on doing what we know, what we feel makes the most sense. We following the guidelines from the district and all of those pieces. So hopefully it won't be too big of a hurdle for some of the kids. I know it is going to be difficult. The other piece to know is that when we are outside, the masks will be recommended. So outside, the masks are recommended. Indoors, they are required starting next Monday. So please make sure that you are remembering those masks. And I've got mine, and we'll be ready to go. All right. So the other things coming up as part of with all of this is also going to be we have a lot of events that are coming. So yesterday was the first one. It's kind of an exciting thing as we had our seniors that are graduating. They went to come back and they kind of went they came back as they're getting ready for graduation. So all of the kids who went through Merrimack came back yesterday, paraded through the halls in their caps and gowns, and got clapped out by all of our students to kind of see, like it's when you see at 5, you think it seems like a long way to 18, but it does happen. And as a parent, I can tell you it happens faster than what you're thinking. So, so it was exciting to see that. Next week, we've got field day coming up on Friday. We will be doing our K-2 students in the morning, 3-5 students in the afternoon for field day next Friday. That's all going to be handled in-house. So we will not have any, parents coming up as part of that. But the kids will be having a lot of fun. It'll look a lot like it did last year, where it was really a great time and the kids really enjoyed it. So we're excited about that. And then we've also got summer send-off coming back, which is exciting. So starting not this week, but next, we will be looking at summer send-off and how we and bringing back that. And I know a lot of our families have never had the opportunity to experience summer send off. The truth is, I've never really gotten to see the full thing as the principal. The last time I was able to attend one from start to finish essentially was never, but I was able to go in for a few minutes the year right after I got hired in the spring, and before we started, I was able to kind of visit and see it and experience it a little bit. But then my first year, it rained so hard that we weren't able to do it, and then the last couple of years with the pandemic, it's been canceled. So we're excited to be bringing that back. For those of you who are not aware, summer send off is basically it's a big carnival. It's big, there's big rides, there's lots of games, there's lots of activities, things the kids will love. That's exciting. It's just really a fantastic community builder as we are looking to bring everybody back together. That is a major goal to kind of see, for us as we kind of move forward, especially in the next year, is to kind of start bringing back that Merrimack community, getting our events back up and running. We've been talking about this a lot at PTO, and just really encouraging everybody to be a part of that as we've kind of missed out on some of that community of the last couple of years. So we're excited about summer send off coming up in a couple weeks, and really excited to see the community come back together and just celebrate and have fun and laugh and enjoy being around and with one another. So hopefully, and we'll still be able to do that in a safe way. And looking forward to seeing that. Since it is mainly an outdoor event, that'll be a lot of fun coming up in a couple weeks. So that's on June 1st. So please be looking out for that. And then on the last day of school, we've got our fifth grade promotion. Our plans right now are to still to be doing that outdoors like we did last year also. So that will also limit the requirement for everybody to have to wear masks. They'll be recommended. We still encourage everyone to wear masks, especially as that spread is passing. But it's not going to be it's not going to be required since we will be outdoors. We use the blacktop so people can space out more, and they have the opportunity to kind of use the whole blacktop as a way to kind of make more space. If we do have to move indoors, if there happens to be bad weather that morning, and that's the last day of school, June 2nd, if there happens to be bad weather, we would be moving indoors, and then we'd have to limit capacity, and masks would then be required. So please be on the lookout for all of those things as we are getting ready for that coming up in the next few weeks. So big things, lots of events coming up as we look to close out this school year. And then also just please remember to make sure your child has their mask come next Monday. All right, let me know if you guys need anything. Have a great weekend, and we'll look forward to seeing you all next week.